Good afternoon and welcome to the Hills of Maplewood. My friends, it is always a delight of mine to be able to come to you and to share a little in God's Word. It's a beautiful afternoon. I am coming to you on an afternoon. Actually, it's a Thursday afternoon. I have a busy schedule on Friday, and so I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a Thursday late afternoon taping of the Hills of Maplewood and then post it for you on Saturday. As I thought about a devotion and I thought about where I was going to bring you from the Hills of Maplewood, I picked a spot where there used to be an old homestead here. An old homestead of a family that I know and remember. And I thought to myself, what appropriate and setting to come to you from the Hills of Maplewood. As we kind of move into our summer months, I know that I've had many conversations with many of you about family that are coming home and spending some time together at the lakes and just enjoying coming together. As well as my own family. In a couple of weeks, my kids will be traveling home. My daughter from overseas has just traveled home overnight and is going to be spending time with us. We have not seen her in the past couple of years, and so it's going to be great to have her home and to be able to have the entire family home. And many of you, I know, are experiencing that opportunity to come together as families, to share in the beauty that God has blessed us with in the Hills of Maplewood and, of course, the lakes. So as we think about that, I had a text that I want to bring to you, and it's coming from Deuteronomy. And it's Deuteronomy 6, verses 4 through 9, and it reads like this. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Keep these words that I am commanding you today in your hearts. Recite them to your children and talk about them when you are at home and when you are away and when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, fix them as an emblem on your forehead, and write them on your doorpost of your house and on your gates. This is the word of the Lord. Keep these words as I command you. Love your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And then teach them. Teach them to our children. So I thought about this text, and I thought, as a parent, we've raised our kids to the best that we can, teaching them in our faith, and hope and pray that they walk in their faith and do the same. I know that on our doorstep or in our entryway of our house, we have the words from Joshua 24:15 that says, "Now as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." So as you come together as family, when the kids come home, be reminded of what God has commanded us, to love Him with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind. And then celebrate that love with one another as they come from far and wide to come to home where the heart is. And that's what I try to do each and every week, is bring a part of maybe home to many of you, the Hills of Maplewood, as I am in the backyard of an old homestead that is no longer here. But the memories and the laughter and the enjoyment as a family that was raised here once upon a time still linger if you sit and listen closely to the sounds of creation around you. So my friends, as we go into this summer months, as families come together, may God bless you with the memories and creating the new memories as our families come together. My prayer for you is that our families travel safe to and from home. God's peace, my friends, from the hills of Maplewood.